Welcome back. ESEA Advanced, Season 49. We saw a game yesterday. It was a great game. CCG won. Well, seems like today we're going to have more of the same. We're right back at it. Yesterday, CCG beat Tracksuit Gaming. Today, We Global is the team on the other side. We shall see how it goes. But of course, first, we want to show you the lineup. As we know and love, the roster on the side of CCG. Well, we saw all these players yesterday. We have Chinchilla, Floridiot, Ryan, 2RPM, and Trip. Obviously, Ryan and 2RPM being the new additions here. Actually, Corin is going to be stepping in today, so no Trip opping for today. There's some people talking in the Twitch chat how much they like seeing Trip op. Well, unfortunately for today, we're not going to be seeing that. But on side of We Global, well, their roster is definitely a bit bigger. 3 substitutes listed, but for the starters, obviously, we'll have these 5. And then let's move on to the maps. As we know, yesterday we saw Anubis. And well, today, guess what? It's going to be more of the same. Another Anubis, as this is the most played map for CCG. I believe 50% or even more of their total maps, of the total games are played on this map. And yesterday we saw, I'd say, a rather quick game, a 13-4 Anubis Masterclass. So hopefully today we see more of the same. As it would be great for CCG to open up the season, with 2 straight wins in a row. I think that would put them in a very good position to, well, first of all, mentally believe that they can do better than top 16 playoffs this season. But also, just points-wise, you love to be at the top of the table. So I think this is a big game for CCG to establish their presence early on. But I am getting confirmation that, well, soon we should be able to get into that Anubis game. Meanwhile, you guys can put your predictions in the chat, perhaps. Yesterday I was casting with Tucker. They were doing a solo cast, but Tucker said that it's going to be 13-4 yesterday. He was actually correct. So, for my prediction for today, obviously I'm going to say CCG are going to win. It is Anubis after all. But, I don't know. I think I'm going to go for something a bit more conservative. Perhaps a 13-9, 13-8, 13-9. Let that be my call. Anyways, the knife round is live. Here we go. Game has almost started and seems like, we're down to a 1v1. Alright, let's see this. Well, that's unfortunate for Ryan. Trying to get CCG their starting side, but not gonna happen. Well, actually, yesterday CCG lost the knife round as well, but interestingly enough, their opponents picked the CD side to start on. So probably today, things are gonna be a bit different. Yeah, CCG delegated the CT side. As we know, the harder side to play on Anubis. I don't think that should stop them by any means. Yesterday, their CD side looked great. All right, well, let's go. We are live, and seems like, what are We Global gonna do? Send their players towards mid? Could be an interesting call. They're actually dropping water, and well, there's 2 people on B-side defense. I think Floridiot actually hears that. Question is, can he deal with it in time? Like it's not going to be a straight rush, but Trip takes one. Chinchilla with another, and somehow CCG have had the perfect opening. I don't even know where these kills came from, but they're definitely coming fast. 3 in a row now. And CCG win. Well, I don't want to say win their pistol just yet. It's still a 2v5, but come on. It's a 2v5, and I don't think Globals have any chance in this round. Up the bomb, I guess, going towards mid, but there's nobody to be found. CCG are playing this smart. They're playing it slow. If you want to try to go for the clutch, well, you'll have to peek an easily refraggable player like Chinchilla here in mid. He is low, but his teammate right next to him. I think he spots something there. Waiting for the push, but actually low HP and RPM as well. He goes down, and now Chinchilla next in line gets taken down. Hold on. Globals are saying this is still a possibility. A 2v3, trying to go towards A, and that's a good call. There's only Trip there, and he's on low HP as well. This is going to be a big frag. Trip misses the first few shots, but his hand is steady. He gets the first one, and this should be all over. Ryan overwhelms on the service there. He's getting kind of sandwiched as well. So we will be having CCG winning out their first round. A bit shaky. They're a bit shaky. I mean, great start, but that mid-round, some questions will be asked. Either way, they do win it out, so that's great for them, getting that extra diffuse cash as well. So we should be looking at a rather easy second round, would be my guess. Probably just playing the default anti-eco. I think CCG have this one on lockdown. All right. Time for yet another round. And for yet another victory for CCG, hopefully. It's actually, ooh, this is interesting. We Global have actually bought up as well. That bomb plan definitely giving them some cash, and Honda Service making up for it. A quick headshot onto Ryan there. Not a great opener, especially when technically you should be the ones leading the charge. For now, we Global have found a crack in this defense. Still have to find a crack in the bomb side though. Chinchilla there to defend it. Question is, will he be cleared? He is not, so he gets 1-2 for Chinchilla. That's big. Almost gets a third rare PM there as well. He's good for 1, and somehow CCG have turned this around very quickly. Rotations coming in as well, and Globals, they haven't even gotten on site yet. They have to scramble around here a little bit. Not really any idea where to take this round. Seems like Sora want to stay aggressive, want to keep looking for options, but those options are not many. His Trip takes down 1. They know where Sora are, and CCG, what a great recovery. They're losing the first player, but a beautiful double by Chinchilla right there. RPM is there to refrag him as well. And that's a very good way to win out the second round. Alright. Third round. We'll be waiting just a little bit here. We are experiencing for perhaps some technical difficulties, but we will be back in some seconds, I do believe. Anyways, for now, CCG have a great opening, right? They have 2 in a row, and now coming in that third round, I think this is really where it's really important to win out the round, just to make sure, you know, that you can keep building on that lead, because they didn't look too comfortable in that second round, I'd say. There were definitely some issues, losing a player early, but as we are now back, we shall see. CCG are able to get rifle a much slower approach in this one. Although bomb is going towards B. Oh, and look at that. No cash. No cash for We Global. They bought up that last round, invested heavily, and did not get their payoff. Nice shot there by Namis, but yeah, Ryan, he's going to be doing what needs to be done when you're playing up against Pistol. Just farming them up, dude. Getting a 3-piece there, and suddenly, once again, it seems like on the side of We Global, things are not exactly looking the best. A pistol, and perhaps a dream. But no more. He gets waken up to a rather unpleasant reality for We Global. They lose, and so 3-0 on the scoreboard. Starting to run away a little bit. All right. Entering the fourth round. I think this is actually the big one then. This is the round where We Global buy. This is the round where we for first time see Rifle v Rifle. These setups. Exactly how both teams plan to approach this game. And, well, Trip plans to approach it with a big one. Gets a nice shot. A double as well. Trip. This is the guy we know and love. Yesterday, some great shots with the up. A 1v3 clutch on Anubis as well. And today, well, opening up with a banger. A double there for Trip. And this almost single-handedly shuts the round down. I mean, look, it's still like a minute 20 on the clock. But that double entry from Trip there just means that We Global, they don't really know where to go, right? A 3v5, both bomb sites locked down. CCG are great at their positioning as well. If you look at the mini-map, either they go A or B. That third player is going to be there any second. And so, well, Insane actually is going to be trying to take mid. Great shot there. Catches off Chinchilla. I think RPM can hope that you're not aware about him. He's going to push up, but that's a bold decision, and some would even say mistake, as he goes down and Han Service gets another. Suddenly, CCG have completely lost this round out of their hands. It's still possible they win it. It's just like 3v5 to a 2v3. Really, guys? A 1v3 now. As Insane gets Floridiate, it's only going to be Trip, the man who started it all, left in a 1v3. And with his low HP, yeah, he makes the call to save, which is, I think, the better one. A very unpleasant one to make for sure, especially when you open up with a double piece and then, you know, the rest of your team can't really do much in that round. Well, That just means that Trip is going to be that one-man army still, trying to save that up, bring it on to the next round. But for now, seems like we Global have found their opening, and that is, well, simply just punishing CCG for their mistakes. Some nice shots. I have to give it to We Global as well. But overall, I feel like CCG could have played that round better. Well, that's something you'll have to think about. For now, all that Trip is thinking about is saving that up. And, oh, he gets a frag. Quite lucky. Good positioning for sure, and is not being pushed. That's great for Trip, because he was literally one shot away there. You know, you take out your USP, you get the frag on Trip. Well, he gets maybe given a little bit of a lucker there, but still, that is Trip. And we know that luck is not the only thing he needs to get these frags. As we've seen some great plays from him, both yesterday and, well, already today, that double opening. Hopefully he's able to bring on more of the same in the 5th round of play. Nothing really early on. No util laid down by CCG here, so they're kind of just left with that MP9, hoping that perhaps somewhat of an off angle. We'll see. On the surface, a bold move, just opening up the sights, slowly peeking with the op, but it actually works out. Spots out the arm, and I think he's aware of the other one as well. For sure, now he is, but Ryan still able to get the frag, and this is a bit of a slow execute for We Global. There's only one more player towards long. He's not trying to refrag, so actually CCG have put themselves in a good spot. The only problem is that, well, I think they think that there's more players towards B than there actually are. No, there's actually 2 towards 1, and Ryan, he's going to get tested right here, right now. Big flash for Ryan. He gets one. He's aware of the second one as well. Now he gets flashed. But he gets away, knows to play this one maybe a bit more passively. He's going to peek, though. And Eternal is going to punish that decision. So still, a slight advantage for We Global here, as they're going to force the side. They're going to find 2 players there. Oh, an M4 and up, but both go down. This time, Trip not able to save his team there. Trips and falls a little bit. And so now, we have only 1 player alive, another 1v3 in the hands of CCG. And last time they saved, and this time, I'm sure the call is the same. Look at the mini-map. I mean, it makes sense, but CCG, definitely some problems. I'll just label them as that. I mean, that round again looked good. Maybe they even had a bit of an advantage as they had 2 players on B bombs, and then suddenly something goes wrong a little bit. Perhaps Trip misses his shot, his teammate does as well. And the 3v3 turns 1v3 in no time. So, well, you don't want that to happen regularly. Hopefully they talk about it, they fix it. But hey, on the other side, CCG have 3 on the board. This being a very T-sided map, I'd say if they get 4 rounds, that's good, that's alright. And 5 would actually be quite almost perfect, you'd say. 6? Oh, talk to me about 6. That would be the best, one of the best outcomes for them. So I think, you know, even though they might have lost those 2 rounds, they're still doing great in terms of the rounds here. Round number 6. We are underway. Ooh, very aggressive there from Chinchilla. Almost gets the frag. Almost works out, but I'd even say that was still a good play as he gets so much damage in. And Ryan actually, on a low buy, is causing some havoc here. Picks up the AK as well. Is he able to get another? Well, now they know where he is, so he's definitely going to be isolated. Pushed together as Sora and Nam is peeking together. There's not much more Ryan can do in that situation. He gets taken down. So we will be looking at a 3v4, but again, 1 player is very low. Look at Han, the 7 HP. Yeah, he's wielding the op, so it kind of matters a little bit less. But still, I think this is still recoverable for CCG. Now the big question is, where exactly is the attack going to go? Which bomb side? Because if they go B, CCG are in a great position. They're calling a stack there. But if it's a mid to A push, then, you know, a lot more problematic, because actually rotations are being made. RPM is somewhat aware of this move, or at least he wants to check out what's going on the other side of the map. Well, he's going to check out and find something rather unpleasant. Namis is actually the one fighting him with the headshot. Honda to finish up with the op, and that is going to be 3 on the board for We Global. So definitely a quick recovery there. I mean, it seems just yesterday we were looking at CCG, almost starting to run away with it. Now it's all equal once again. We'll be moving on to our 7th round. I think CCG need to start looking for some answers. Still, not a bad way to open up the game, but losing 3 rounds in a row, some of these rounds would look like just some errors. Well, hopefully they fix them soon, as time is not going to be on their side here. They do have a bye finally, so just a chance for them to perhaps do what they could not last round. But Honda again, he's doing the same thing. One trick pony perhaps, but it works. But Trip though, well, he can't pick up the op. He's going to pick the M4. Take only 1 for him. Actually gets taken down refrag by Insane. Also, are we global playing with 2 oppers? That's a bold move. I mean, it's working out for now. Again, Honda service. This guy last 2 rounds is simply just peeking B long, slowly scoped in, and it works somehow. My respect goes to him. Another op frag, so that's 3 now. CCG need to find a way to deal with these ops. Seems like they're just going out without even a chance to open up a fight. Just those ops just gonna take you down long range if you peek without any util. Really seems like some damage done on internal arrow now. And rotation to be made. B site completely empty. Great call by We Global. They should be able to just plan here. And so another round where CCG, well, it's not over yet, but definitely could have been played better. A 2v4 seems quite unrecoverable. And on the servers, the 4th op frag of this round, perhaps. Yep, there we go. 2 ops, mainly op frags on the side of We Global. I don't know what's going on, but I mean, this is rather easy fix, isn't it? You know, just lay down some smokes, especially on long range angles, and don't peek them. You know, at least smoke off belongs, so Honda is not able to just slowly walk into it, scoped in. But that's a remedy for next round, perhaps. And this one is just going to be a save for RPM. Nothing too out of the ordinary here. Still 2 ops. I mean, hey, why change it, right? It's working out for them great. They've gotten 4 rounds in a row now on the side of We Global. CCG, however, well, they might be looking at losing 5 rounds in a row now, as another eco is called. Seems like it's just going to be a stack. Perhaps an aggressive play on Belong. Sometimes you can catch a lucky break there, you know, overwhelmed rifle player. Actually, a single M4 as well on RPM, so if it's A, at least CCG have a chance, I'd say. And actually, look at this, they're pushing B long. Sora, could be the guy being isolated. Oh, Floridian, great shot. Takes down Sora. And now Chinchilla, not so lucky, as he goes down next in line. It's still a 4v4, an AK looking to be recovered, as I guess Namis says no to that plan. Honda gets an off frag as well, and now it's only a 1v4. What started out looking like a great eco round, well now it's kind of fallen apart. We'll only have Trip, and well, not for long, as that headshot from Namis finds his head. So now, We Global starting to run away with it a little bit, I'd say. Wouldn't you? 5 on the board. 5 in a row, that is. And even though CCG might have won the pistol and the consecutive, seems like in terms of rifle rounds, they don't have all of the answers. Hopefully they find some of them, and they turn into some rounds, you know, as this game goes on. As another rifle round is in, for both sides. Just waiting for some nades. Slow round. Very slow on both sides. I think CCG have understood their mistake. Maybe peeking a little bit too much too early, or I guess not, says RPM. Gets an instant headshot there on Insane. That's a big opener. For sure. Now, I think We Global are thinking a little bit where exactly they want to go. And it seems like B is going to be the answer, but that's a bad call. They're going to be walking into 2 players there, and even if they can spot one, the other one is right there to refrag. You know, they're not only both on the same bomb side, they're also kind of playing on the same angle. Honda again, this slow peak with the ops seems to just be doing wonders today. Pre-aims Floridian, great angle isolation, I'll give you that. And that is going to be an opener. And no refrags, so Honda can still keep on trying to do what he's been doing here today. Not ideal for CCG, but again, this is going to be one of those rounds where I guess everything gets decided in a matter of seconds. 30 on the clock, and, well, not even util coming in just yet. So we Global are going to be trying to execute the A bomb site. 2 rotations are being made, so perhaps some chance for CCG to deny the plant. Chinchilla spans a full mag. His teammate goes down and he's able to get one, but that's going to be it. 2 players now rotating over. This is going to be a fast rotate, a fast retake, but that smoke being laid down makes things a little bit more difficult for CCG. And honestly, we Global have done a great job at recovering this round. Now they just need to lock it down, looking for 2 more frags either side, that is, and that op is going to be hard to get past. Honda playing post plan here with the op. Just a hard angle to isolate and a hard player to kill today. Ooh, I think they did not spot him, but Trip somehow survives luckily as Honda misses his shot. Trip does as well, so it's going to be up for the rifles to make up for it. And Sora, what a great way to finish off. Double headshot there. So now 6 on the board for the side of We Global. What started off was what looked like a great game for CCG has quickly fallen apart. Not irrecoverable just yet. I'd say if they get even one more round from these last remaining 3, that's not a bad CT side on Anubis, right? Like, once they get to the T side, this being their favorite map as well, I'm sure they can kind of, you know, win it over, make the comeback with great strats on the T side that they've probably practiced on Anubis. But for now, they're still struggling on that CT side, and I think struggling definitely is the right word here. In a lot of these rounds, seems like CCG are just making, you know, whatever they do, they get that opening frag, well, they'll lose it. They don't get the opening frag, they're able to recover the round a little bit, but at the end of the round, they lose it. You know, it seems like there's many different mistakes here being made, so I think CCG are probably just looking over to getting that T side, you know, getting in a new state of mind and winning it over. Oftentimes, at least when I play, you know, if I switch sides, my mentality might change as well. Alright, round number 10, getting into double digits now. And well, will CCG be getting into 4 rounds? We'll see. Ooh, a fast play towards B long, and that op is still good on Honda. Another op frag from him. Definitely the MVP of today, but Ryan, what a way to do it back with the pocket op. He goes looking for more. You know, I think this is one of the things that CCG might be doing a bit too much. It's just early pushes. Like, Ryan, you get a great refrag there, just stay on the side, right? I think that's what most players would do. Unfortunately, it does not work out for Ryan. Sometimes aggressive plays might be rewarded, but not this time, as We Global actually punish a lot of that. Now back to a 1v4 again. And when you only have a 5-7 to your name, it doesn't even make sense to save it. So we're going to be seeing what Chinchilla can do with his pistol. Actually starts shooting randomly. Oh no! Spots 3 out of the 4 players on his screen there. Definitely was no way that he was getting that round. We Global shut it down. And so now, another chance, one of the last chances for CCG to make it right on the CD side. As now they have the cash, they are going to buy up a full buy round for them. But that also means that, you know, winning it would be a great thing to do. Because the cash is not looking too great. So if they lose this one, yeah, they do have the full loss bonus, but still, that's not enough. Not nearly enough to buy everything you want, right? Woohoo! Honda! What is up with this guy today? I mean, you kind of just have to root for the guy when he hits shots like that, you know. Some great opening frags there today from Honda. He's been doing great so far, but actually his arch nemesis, Ryan, is right on the other side there. Last round on B side, we saw Ryan, great flick there, right on the head of Honda. Well, let's see if he's able to do the same with the rifle today. Actually, Chinchilla is getting quite active on A, so at least they're going to have the early backstab or rotation cut off if that comes in. But for now, Trip, you have to show us something. We know how good you are with the op. some good clips today. It's actually going to be a Floridian getting the frags, getting the clips. A triple for him. Honda's still alive. Makes it 2v2 on Honda. You just can't shut down this guy today. A triple for him in this round. Trying to make it a quad kill. Again, CCG. It looks almost. They almost have the round. Floridian gets a great triple there. And then in a 2v3, Honda just does everything. Eliminates all 3 players. So, yeah. I feel like for CCG today, it's starting to look like if you can figure out a way how to shut down Honda, you can figure out a way to shut down We Global. I mean, the rest of their players are doing alright, but Honda really being the standalone player here. Outside of CCG, I think it's just all over the place. Now, nobody activating just yet. And, ooh, some early damage there. That's a toughie. With the right click as well, you know. People coming in very aggressive from CCG again, but this time seems to be working out now. Just don't make the repeat, you know? The repeat. We saw this before where CCG get a great opening frag, and then the guy who got it is like, well, you know what? I want another one. And even though that might, you know, shut down the round completely if you do get it, losing it means you also lose that advantage that you worked so hard for. So for CCG, they're not going to be making that same mistake. That's great to see. A 4v5 advantage for them then. Chinchilla, same position as second round. This time peaks early and gets punished for it. Insane to take him down. Now Trip, next man in line. No op today, but still, the aim is there. He gets one, stays alive, gets another for Trip. A triple for the main man, Trip. Getting CCG to 4 rounds here. Not ideal, not perfect, but on the same time, you know, 4 rounds on Anubis CD side, not too bad. You know, we might be looking at them losing 7 or, what was it, 8 consecutive rounds in a row. But still, it's not too bad once you get to that T side. Big pistol, though. You get the opening pistol, you get yourself 6, maybe even 7 if you're lucky with the rifle. At that point, it's almost all equal. So, CCG definitely looking to do just that here. Alright, well, not exactly any rushes just now. Seems like both teams want to take their time. Instead of We Global, they're not going for a stack. 3 towards A. Sorry, 3 towards B and then 2 towards A. CCG looking to take mid. So the same strat that We Global pulled. And, I mean, it didn't work out for We Global, but CCG will be making some modifications to the strategy. 3 towards mid. Util now signalizes that they're definitely there. It's going to be the A hit. The better choice, even though the rotation is coming in. This is a great time to find the opening first frag. Oh, and actually they're getting sandwiched a little bit. RPM! Oh, 2 or 3 bullets and 2 headshots there. What a way to pretty much single-handedly shut down the round. RPM, the new guy. Last season he wasn't here. Came here with Ryan. Both the new players for this season, well, they've definitely been showing that they're ready for a trip with a nice headshot. The legend can hit some shots as well, the OG, and that is gonna be the round. Trip finishes it off. Maybe a bit shaky at the end there, but what does it matter when you start off the round so cleanly? Therefore, a great way for CCG to start their comeback. 5 on the board, and as I said, you know, this one should be in their pockets as well. No cash on side of We Global, so probably not even going to see any type of purchases here. You know, just get it over with. Jump over the map if you're on Vertigo. And on to the 7th round for CCG it should be. Still have to get over this one, though. Everyone mid. Okay, the Astralis of Anubis. Stacking 5 players, 1 spot. I guess they're waiting for the push. It is slowly coming in towards mid. This is actually the perfect timing. Oh no, CCG, guys, you need to watch your backs. There might be a guy or 5 lurking. Oh well, yeah. Now they know, but Sora still gets the opening frag. An easy round. Come on, you know they'll all be long. Just shut them down. The molly comes in. That's a great play. The nade to come in as well, and players to be pushed. Oh yeah, this is going to be just a shooting gallery for CCG. Close range, those MAC 10s are going to rip. Nothing the USPs can do. So even though they lost, they do lose the first player. And you know what seems like a bit of a round where there could be problems, and the timing was just a little bit too funny there. You know, watching mid for like 30 seconds, and finally when you stop, 5 guys are on your back. But still, great recovery there from the Mac 10s, and that also means that CCG, look, their cash is gonna be great. Those Mac 10 kill bonuses, way better than anything else you can buy. Towards A this time. And again, a good call for CCG. There's only one player, and this is going to be a quickie. Chinchilla just running through. Going to meet MP9 on the other side. Actually, 3 players now rotating in. Chinchilla, low HP, somehow pulls that off. Ryan, next man on the line, but Eternal Armor is going to, Arrow is going to take him down. So now a 3v3. But this was actually a bit of a risky way to open up the bomb site for sure. Just, you know, rushing in there with the Mac 10, but somehow it does. Seems like works out for at least planting the bomb. The retake should be alright. I mean, B bomb site is, or A bomb site is quite hard to retake on Anubis. Seems like Eternal Arrow wants to make a change in that statement. 1v3 now, very quickly shut down. They know where Floridiat is. Has to be for sure, right? As the smoke is going to come in on the bomb, that's going to make it a very difficult retake. 10 seconds though. But, yeah, 3 players there. 2 M4s. That's going to be a shutdown coming in from We Global. So even though CCG opened up great on the T side, seems like once we actually get those rifle rounds, those mid rounds is where problems show up. Or did not get really fixed on CD side. T side, well, they have 4 more chances at fixing it. The lead that We Global had has been shortened a little bit, but still a lot of work to do here for CCG. Full buy. Prip on the op. And a Galil. Alright, let's see if this makes for an entertaining round. Some early nades here, perhaps some early aggression from Chinchilla as well. He's going to take the more conservative route. Just staying up there towards A. Maybe waiting for any aggression from the other side. Sora is going to get taken off this angle. Nice way to clear it with that molly. And seems like RPM is going to be the first man on the line. Will you be aware of Sora? Actually, Viggs is... Oh, the timing! And Sora somehow makes it work. RPM not even stand a chance in that round. Sora is somehow flashed in all of that. I don't know where the flash came from, but I guess it didn't do its job. Bomb to picked up, and I guess they're... Oh, look at that. Look at the mini-map towards A. Yeah, okay, the smoke goes down. That seemed like there could have just been a lot of action right there. I guess a slight tilt towards A, but nothing too concrete from CCG here, especially as Floridian goes down. That limits their options even more, but seems like A is going to be the call. Smokes to come in. 1 player on A, 2 rotations being made though. But actually, CCG were good at opening up the A set. Last round, this one, not bad, but also not too good. Still have to find 1 more player. Ryan. Oh, they're actually evacuating. They're giving away the bomb site. They're like, you know, guys, sure, you want to take it, take it. Last round was a 3v3. You guys lost it immediately. This round, we're going to give you the bomb site because we know you have some problems holding it. Definitely saw on the B site. Oh, 1v2 for Trip. He gets 1, but that is going to be it for him. Eternal Arrow to take him down. And bomb plant to come in. So, first the double digits. Definitely going to be We Global. And I don't want to speculate it, but it seems like they might also be first to 13 here. As CCG have not really found any rifle rounds on T side just yet. Again, yeah, this is the easier side to play on Anubis. There is a chance that, you know, if they get this round, they can just get a few in a row. You know, We Global did get 8 in a row on the T side after all. So it's like, well, I'm sure CCG has a play like that somewhere. The question is, that going to be the play that we're going to see today? As they're getting increasingly lower chances of making this right. Very slow here. Just methodically trying to take map control. Slowly edging, you know, towards all corners of the map. Flashes to come in. I guess B being the call. The better one for sure. I mean, look at the mini-map. So a 2v5 perhaps if they all push in together. This should be unlosable for CCG, right? Even if they lose a couple of players, they can still secure the bomb site. Sora, big one. Oh, goes down without a fight. Floridian gets a nice frag there. Nam is only good for one. So the site is going to be cracked open, and this is a round where CCG have to win. They can't give away this one. They've made plenty of mistakes, both on the CT and T sides, but this should start now. This should stop now. If you want a chance at winning this game, this is a round you lock down, get an easy one, but still, want to go for those peaks. Even want to go for a refrag there, but actually burns to a crisp. Oh no, CCG. You've lost 2 players quickly. Ryan, not ready for what is happening here. From water, Insane takes down Ryan as well. 1v3, he had the smoke to come down. Another one. Oh, but Chinchilla at least gets the one. Another player is low. They're still trying to find the bomb. He has to go for the reload, but the defuse is going to come in. Chinchilla. Oh no, so close, yet so far. Spamming through the smoke, getting to low HP. The other player was low as well, but just not able to line it up perfectly. So, yeah. Remember what I said about not losing that round? You know, this being the round where CCG have to stop making those mistakes they've been making today. Well, I guess that's not going to happen. Very unfortunate way to lose it. But again, just 2 towards water. They go for those repeaks. I guess since it was Nob getting the frag, the guy was probably, you know, he's reloading. He's loading up his second shot. I have a chance to refrag him. But great setup there for We Globals. They move up to 11. And now play towards mid from CCG. There's an op there. We are going to get him off his angle there. And Honda actually takes some damage. Definitely has been the guy leading the charge here for We Global today. We saw the great entries he had on the T site. I don't know how. You know, he just walked up like B long here. No util, just slowly peeked, scoped in. Worked out round after round. Went flawlessly for this guy. And on the CD side, seems like, well, he didn't connect the shot, but definitely not slowing down too much. CCG, another chance, and Floridian actually might get a freebie here. Fight against Sora again. He wins it out. This time 12 HP. Anamis next in line. Last round he got a frag. This round, not even at that. CCG are definitely great at cracking open this B bomb site, as they get given another chance in this round. It seems like, hold on, is this another save call? We're seeing 2 towards A long. Alright, well, last round 3v5. 3v4 actually, they went for it. I guess 3v5 they're not. Fair enough. Just giving CCG your round, but making sure that you keep your weapons so you can get the next one. And Honda setting up for some exit frags here as well. Another frag for Honda, perhaps? No. Nothing left in the chamber. 11-7. CCG would need 5 rounds to equalize it. 6 to win it. Possible, yes. But then they also have to get this round. You do not want to give We Global the chance to be on match point when you have to make a pretty much flawless comeback. The way to play this here is probably just a couple of rounds in a row. If you lose a round, that's fine. You can still take it to overtime. But winning this round would be quite crucial for CCG. I mean, hey, just go B again, right? If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. Last 2 rounds are absolutely amazing at opening it up. Only losing 1 player in both those rounds. This one seems like the bop is dropped more towards the A side of things, so perhaps a slower approach. A nice spot there by RPM. It's definitely not something you pre-aim, and Sora only has an MP9, so that might make things easier for 2 RPM here. They're picking B bomb site? Yes. But is it harder to hit this time? Yes, but you don't have to hit it when the players just keep peeking you. Ryan, he's gonna get the first one, get the second. A bit sloppy there, but still. They win it out. Honda, though, this is the guy you need to worry about. B bomb side, yeah, it's easier to open up. There's only one more player left, and I'm sure that CCG will make their way to getting it open. We're losing one player. But those retakes, denying them has really been a problem today. Seems like, at least for now, that Molly is going to do its job at, well, accomplishing exactly that goal. One from water, one from long. Trying to probably isolate some angles. This is actually a good setup for CCG. And as Insane loses his head, Honda loses his hope in cracking open this round. So he's going to save, and he was actually hurt. So I think he might get another exit frag. There you go, Honda. Just, yeah, keep racking them up. But he has denied the round. That's very positive for CCG. If you can't shut down Honda, at least make him be unable to win the round. And yeah, there he goes. And just Honda things, I guess. He's been really doing great with the op today. But does it really matter if you can't win the game? If you can't finish it off, secure what should have been yours? Probably the question that we global are asking right now. I've been losing rounds, 2 in a row, in fact. And now this doesn't seem like one for winning as well. Honda is the only guy here capable of much. At least the firepower is only on his part. The rest of the team pistols. Seems like just a default play. Maybe some early aggression, but I kind of expected more of a stacked play here when you're on pistols. That B bomb side has been doing wonders for CCG in recovering this game. And seems like this time it's just going to be left open. I guess the call is made that it looks like it's going to be towards A. So, yeah, now they, again, perfect timing. This time working out for CCG as they find the perfect time. Just walk into the bomb site, it's open. It's like, well, where is everyone? Oh, they're probably stacking B. As now, they're going to go for it, right? Like, they have pistols. Why not go for it? Nothing to save, but Trip might be having a shooting gallery here. Or at least one of these teammates. Seems like anyone watching towards CT or mid, this is a great time to be alive if you're looking at that direction. Should be just some easy frags. I guess the strat here is just to move in together as a unit and try to take down and eliminate at least one of these rifles, but giving no chances at doing that. Sora gets taken down, the smoke to be blown up. Ilo! Great play. Great teamwork and great play there. Great way to get that last one. And now a 1v4 for Eternal Arrow, and he's not able to get Ryan. Crispy shots there from Ryan. And so on we go. CCG on to 9, looking to get those double digits as well. So we have a game on our hands. We definitely do. B bomb site. Is it going to be the call again from CCG? I mean, look, if you have one strat but it works, that's great. But I guess another strat just telling Trip to be aggressive with the op and punish any early aggression. Exactly what he does. Great play from him. And I love how they're not committing to A. Because this definitely pulls 2 rotations, Or at least one. It's like, yeah, we probably need to send more players towards B, or at least be very careful of it, since they've been going there all the time. But now, since there's early aggression on A, well, we also need to worry about that. And actually, they're quite worried about that, sending that third player for some lookout as well. And I think they should, right? This is going to be the A call after all, so no more rush B until it doesn't work. This time it's going to be slowly try to execute A when there's 3 players almost ready to deny the side take. Honda, look at this angle. What was... He gets a shot somehow. Okay, Honda. Oh, but Trip. The Opper v Opper debate is still up as Trip eliminates Honda at a crucial time. What does it matter if you can get frags all the rounds that don't matter? You can't hit them when it matters the most. And Trip certified veteran of the team, is always great with the op, especially when you need him. This is going to grant CCG their double digits, their 10th round here. Absolutely nothing is going to be done by the side of We Global. So, this is getting quite exciting, isn't it? I hope everyone in the Twitch chat is ready for the end of the game here. Could be overtime. Could be a straight up CCG masterclass of making the comeback. Could be many things here. So we are entering the very late stage of the game. Gonna be 11-10. CCG needing one more round to equalize, perhaps two to just make sure that overtime is locked in. At the same time, We Global, I would expect them to call a timeout anytime soon. For either team, actually, but for We Global especially. I mean, these guys showed up to play today, right? Looking back at the CD side for them, sorry, at the T side for them, you know, they were great. They got 8 rounds in a row. But now they've been stranded, left without any kind of sustainable rounds for a while. And even though you're still in the lead, I don't think their mental is the best. Especially their buy is not. This should be an easy one for CCG, right? Playing against 3 Deagles and 4 an MP9, not exactly recipe for success, especially as Honda takes a lot of damage and burns. He's going to be able to evacuate, but it's not going to give him much. No early info given on from CCG. Yeah, look at that. 3 players towards B. I like this play from We Global, actually. You know, they know that CCG like that B play, but if you stack 3 players there, that's kind of a liability. So you want to be aggressive, clear some angles, make sure that it's not B, so appropriate rotations are to be made. But it's actually going to be B. Oh, RPM! Shutting down the only real trouble of that round. That is going to be a 2v4 now. With the B bomb site being open and Trip getting another frag. Really activating at the late stages here is Trip. When it matters the most. This should be a round done and dusted for CCG. Alright, well, CCG. Let's hope to see more of the same, huh? This is a great little comeback here. I'm honest, you know. I'm rooting for SSG, but except for CCG, sorry, but I didn't believe in it exactly when I was looking at 11-6. Now, there's a little bit more cred on the line. Oh, hold on. No. Thank you. Thank you very much, RPM. This was a little bit too close for my liking. A 1v4. I was almost checked out, you know. I was looking at the Twitch chat. I was just looking around. Suddenly I hear that defuse sound. I'm going, CCG, hold on. It's not like this. But they don't. RPM is close enough to deny that. Whatever attempt that was. He didn't even have smoke. If he had a smoke, I think it would have been over. But it's not. It's definitely not. It's far from over for CCG. As they've stranded together, what is it? String together 5 rounds now? 6? Yeah. Starting to look great. And We Global haven't really found a way how to shut down these B bomb site advances. Look again, CCG, they literally have one strat. Just go A. We've seen one, just go B. We've seen one A side execute in this whole game for them on the T side. But again, it works. Floridian takes down Honda. Again, Honda has been the guy leading the charge here for We Global tonight. And when he's taken out of the equation, that's a big hit. And what else is a big hit is that B bomb site attack by CCG. Every time they've been successful at it, at least opening the site. Securing it is a different question. And this time seems like RPM is going to be making that statement come true once again. Bomb to go down. Actually, they're pushing up, but Chinchilla ready for that. RPM ready for Arrow. And so it's only a 1v3. And not much that We Global can do in this situation. 6 rounds in a row here. 6 unanswered for CCG. And if you can get that one last one, just that 7th, you've done yourself a huge favor. You've just put yourself on the top of the table of ESEA Season 49 Advanced. As again, CCG won their yesterday's game on Anubis. It was a bit of more of a shutout, you know, 13-4. And now today they're looking to do more of the same. Anubis is definitely their map. Again, I believe 50% or more of the total matches that CCG have played, well, half of them have been played on Anubis. So they're definitely good at it, you know? Their CD side might be a bit more hit or miss here, but their T side, no, that's a well-established quality thing. We saw yesterday great T side plays today. More of the same. All right, this is where it ends, or this is where we get another 10 minutes of action. Last round, perhaps, if CCG can make it work. Look, what I want to know if they're going to go B. You know, like, again, they've had 100% success rate opening up the B bomb site today. And I believe like 85 or something at like actually planting the bomb and, you know, denying the retake. So, can they make that 100 stat be accurate? Is the bomb even going to go B? A lot of questions here. Nade does some damage on RPM. But this fight of Sora v RPM has really been going on for a while here. You know, we have the upper debate. We have the upper battle. Trip versus Honda. And then RPM versus Sora. The two El Clasicos of today. Slow. RPM peaks. Finds Sora. That's a big opener. And now they're going to execute. Hey, whoa, what a call. Rotations had not been made yet. By We Global, though. Might be a bit of an early call, but it does not matter. Seems like CCG will be trying to complete the full comeback. 6 rounds in a row and 2 more players to be found to separate them from that 7th. From that second win in the regular season as well. A 2v4, a smoke laid down. Not really anything they can do in that situation. Oh yeah, CCG, they're feeling it. Time's running low, and that frag is not connected, but still, this should be an easy round. I mean, still a 2v2, hold on, Honda gets one. The defuse to come in, they keep sticking it, but Floridiot is the one finishing it off. Making it all work. Great way to shoot the diffuser. You peek, you see 2 guys, well what do? Obviously, you shoot the diffuser. Great play there by Floridiot. CCG, I wouldn't say easy. Today, you know, I was even starting to look that they might lose it, but what a way to finish it off. 7 rounds in a row. Absolutely beautiful work there. So that's going to be CCG winning it out. All right. That's 2 victories in 2 days now. Maybe a bit more sloppy today, you know. We see not exactly a 13-4 like yesterday. We see a 13-11, but at the same time, we at least know that T side is definitely on lockdown for CCG. On Anubis, at least. But I think that is going to be pretty much it for today. No interviews. So, we do have the crowned MVP, though. Ryan, 22 frags, 16 deaths. I believe he was the MVP yesterday as well, so that's 2 for 2 for Ryan. Congrats. But, yeah, that is going to be the end for today. Then for this week of ESEA Advanced, I believe. But what a great way to open up the week, right? 2 victories in 2 days. Absolutely awesome stuff coming in from CCG. But again, we'll have to see if they're able to continue on this win streak next week. See you guys whenever the next match is.